So hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. So let's get back to learning C++. Um, so let's continue with arrays. Yesterday we were doing arrays and vectors. So let's see. I hope the audio is fine. So we were we just stopped here. We didn't do this example. So let's try how we can do this example. Here they have implemented this using arrays. So, all right, let's do the same thing, but let's do it using vectors. So let's see if that is possible. So let's see, let's go to VS Code. Here we have our program. All right, let me just copy this. All right, if you have any questions while I'm doing this, you can ask me in the chat as well. So please let me know. You can let me know in the chat if you have any questions while I'm doing. So you can just ask me in the live chat. I've just opened it up here. So let me know if you have any. And if you're just joining, please like the video. It just helps to reach it to more people who might be interested. So please like the live stream if you're just joining. And yep, so let's just continue. All right, I'll be checking the chat then and there, so please ask your questions. So let's just continue um, writing our programs, and yep. So I'd recommend you to do it along with me, but if you just want to watch, that's fine too. So here I'm just going to comment this out. So the program we are going to do is here they have given um, that calculates a program that calculates the average of different ages. So let's see, program that calculates the average of different ages. So here I'm just going to write this program. So here they did it using vectors. I'm going to write it using array. Here they've done it using arrays. So I'm just going to do it using vectors. So yep. So let's try writing the program. All right. So first, already there is a vector initialized here. So let me just change this v to. I'm just going to change it to ages, and let me say 19, maybe 24, 32, 50, 52, 54, let's 53, okay. Um, and then let's go for 60, 65. All right, so I have five different ages here, so I'll need to print the average of these ages. So let's do that. We don't need to sort it here. Um, we just need to print the average. So let's go and initialize. First, we need to find the sum of these, right? because we need the average. So let's initialize two variables, float. Float, I'm going to say average, and then also sum. I need sum, right? So two variables, I have done it, and I'm going to say sum is, let's say, for, let's use, I think we'll use a for each loop. So I'm going to say for int ages, no, not in ages actually. Let's say for int uh, avg age. I'm going to say avg age, and then ages. Let's say, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm just trying to use a for each loop. I'm just going to say sum equal to uh, sum equal to, what would be the sum? You have to just get the sum of all of this, right? So I can say um, sum, not sure about the syntax of this because it's a vector, but let's see. Um, Also, if you have any questions, please let me know in the live chat. And if you're here, just drop a hi in the chat so that I can know, and it's better to interact. So, yep, let's continue. So here we have somewhat of a syntax. So let's see. Sum equal to, what would be the sum here? You have to solve the whole thing, right? So can I just say sum equal to sum plus, or can I just say sum plus sum plus equal to, all right, sum, I think it's going to be sum equal to sum plus avg age, or is it ages? No, 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 not sum plus. Let's just, all right. I think it's going to be sum plus age, right? Sum plus equal to, they're given as age, so that means sum equal to sum plus age, right? Let's go sum plus, let's go with sum plus avg age and see what happens. Avg age, and then I'm going to say, so that's the loop we have, and then I'm going to say we don't need this, we don't need this. What else do we need to do? We have to, we have found the sum, and now we have to find the average, right? So average would be what, like the total elements divided by this total elements, right? So I can just directly say um, dot size, right? So let's say, let's not declare a new variable for that or anything, so let's just do it directly here. So I'm just going to say sum divided by sum what is it going to be? Sum divided by ages dot size, right? Ages dot size. I guess that should be it. I guess that should be it. So let's see if this prints the output for us. There is some error. I think there is an extra bracket here. Where is the extra square bracket? I think this is the one. Are we good now? Looks like we are good. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to print the correct output, but let's see if it does. ABG, comma, sum. Okay, wait a minute. Why did I declare ABG here and then say ABG age? Alright, I think we should change here. Let's change it to ABG age here. Alright, now we are good, I guess. Hopefully. Hopefully we are good now. Let's see. Um, are we good? I think we are good to go. Let's run this and see. Are we good? Are we good? I think we are good. Um, okay. Let's see if we get the output. Um, I think we should, but let's see. Okay. I'm just going to run it and see. All right. All right. Let's see. 38.6. I'm not sure if that is correct. Is that correct? If someone is in the chat, please let me know if that is correct or not. If someone is in the chat, please let me know if that is correct. I'll be checking on the side. Please let me know if you already calculated it. I'll be checking it. Let me see if it is correct. I think it should be good, but let's see. Um, all right. All right, okay. Yeah, so I think we got the correct answer here. Is it correct, guys? I think looks like it's correct. It looks like it is correct. Please let me know in the chat. Um, Let me just recheck. It looks okay to me. Yeah, so I think, yeah, we got the correct answer. So, yep, so this is pretty much it. So this is pretty much it. So this is how we can print the average of different ages. So, yep, you don't have to do it using arrays like they have done it here. Just look at how much lines of code this is and how much lines of code this is, right? So you don't have to do it this way unless they specifically ask you to do it using an array or something. So, yep, that is pretty much it. There is another program here, which is again related to age that finds the lowest age among different ages. All right. So there are different ages here. Also, please let me know if you're in the live stream because I have no idea how many of you are here now. Just drop a hi. So it's more attractive that way. Um, all right. Oh, so they have initialized ages for finding lowest age. So yeah, for this, um, we have to use, I think, um, let's see. Okay, all right. How can we access the index when you're using a vector? Because if you sort it, then it's easy, but here they are not sorting it, I guess. So loop through the elements of the ages to find the lowest age. Here they are just looping it and finding the lowest age. But you can also sort it and then find the lowest age as well. Um, but sometimes they specify do not use the dot sort, so you have to do it this way. All right, please let me know if you are in the live stream. I think some of you are here, but you know, I don't know how many of you are here, but let me know if you are here. So let us continue. Lowest age. Um, all right, so how can you do this using vectors? That is what I'm thinking. If you have any ideas, let me know in the chat. I would like this to be interactive. So let me know if you have any ideas. How can we do the same thing using vectors? So let's try. Um, all right, so we have ages declared here. So I'm just going to copy this. Let's see. Let's see how we can do it using vectors. Um, for finding the lowest age. Let's see how we can do it. I'm just going to change this a little bit so that it's not sorted in order. So I'm just going to say 45 here, and yeah, I'll just leave it as it is. So it's not sorted here, just you know, not in any order. So let's see how we can find the lowest age here. And it's a vector, not a array. So let's see. All right. Um, Here they are creating a variable and assign the first array element of ages to it. So first element is assigned to that. So this would be that first element. And they are looping through the elements of the ages array to find the lowest age, which means they are alright if lowest age greater than age. So for example, if consider this when you're starting out, this is considered as the lowest stage. So this would be the lowest stage, right? You're starting from here, right? Assuming this is the lowest stage. Then what happens? We are comparing, right? Um, so obviously, what happens here? Lowest age greater than age. So what is age here? If you look at age, here age is first element. You just leave it. Don't consider that. If you look at the second, then you go to the next element, right? So what happens? Lowest age is greater than age. No, so it stays as it is. It is 22, right? So it stays as it is. What happens going to the next element? Is lowest age greater than age? Is lowest age? This is the lowest age, right? Now, right now, this is the lowest age. Is this lowest age greater than age? This is the age. Yes, right? So now what happens? Automatically, lowest age will become equal to age, right? So so this age will become the new lowest age, right? So now this is the lowest age, right? So now what happens? Again, the same thing keeps going on, going on. So what happens now? When we find the lowest stage, that lowest stage gets locked, right? So whatever is the lowest stage gets printed in the end. So I think the logic is quite simple. I don't know if you guys understood. If you understood it, please let me know in the live chat. So yep, so that's the logic. Um, um, Someone in the live chat, uh, let me know um, if you understood this. So let's just continue with writing the code. All right. So we are trying to, but this was arrays, right? How they did it. But we are trying to do it using vectors. So let's see how we can do that. I think, all right. I think let's do it. I'm going to remove this. All right. So let's see. So we need to find the lower stage here. So let's see. I'm going to say, all right. So we have to declare int lowest age, right? So lowest age will be what? Lowest age is what? Lowest age is equal to, we have to first initialize it to the first variable here in this. So ages, this is a vector. I hope the syntax is okay for this. This is actually the syntax for an array, but let's see. I hope it is fine though. I'm not very sure, but we'll see. Um, then what we have to do is for loop. We already have a for loop here. Let's just change it to, what can we say here? Let's keep it as lowest, or can we just say lowest age here? I think we have to create, okay. Let's create a new one. Let's say int age, age in ages. So, and I'm going to go inside a loop, or I'm going to check a condition. If lowest age is greater than age, right? Then what we should do is uh, just make lowest age equal to age. That is assign assign age as the new lowest age, right? Correct. So that's what we need to do there. And after that, just I think just we have to print now, and we should be good. See out. Hopefully we should be good. I'm not sure though, but let's see. See out. I'm just going to say lowest age, and then hopefully this is fine. I think it's okay. What is this? Why is it? I think we have to close another. Yes, we are good now. Let me put this return outside. I don't know what happened there. I think we can just write the return here. Are we good? Yep, looks like we are good. But the return should go outside the loop. Let's see. Let me just see. Yeah, I think we are good now. Hopefully. Let's just let's just see if it works. So the lowest age, it has to print 24, right? So lowest age is 24, it has to print. It did compile, so let's see if we get 20. Okay, it didn't get. All right, so first it printed 45, then it printed 24 like a loop. So something went wrong here. Are you able to find the error here? Is someone able to find the error here or find the mistake here? What did I do wrong? Let me know. Please let me know in the live chat where I went wrong. It should have printed 24. It should have just printed 24 and should have just printed it once. Why did it print like this? So let me know in the live chat if you know where I went wrong, if you found out where I went wrong. Um, let's see if any of you are able to find out. And also like the video if you have enjoyed watching it. Um, so let's see the problem where we went wrong. Is someone able to find? All right, let's see where we went wrong. All right, so let's just debug this and see where we went wrong. All right, so what did we do here? Ages, lowest age. All right, everything's good. Int age in ages. All right, age. Okay, looks fine. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? It looks okay. If is it the if? Is it the if statement? Um, looks fine though. Looks fine. Let me see. We didn't declare the index. Int I. Is that the thing? Int I. Let's see now. Let's try now. No, no, it's not that. It's not that. All right. Interesting. Where did we go wrong? It looks fine though. All right, let me see. Where's the mistake? Right, lowest age. You're printing the lowest age, right? And, where is the issue? I think there is something wrong with the syntax of vectors. So let's just quickly see. I think something wrong with the syntax of vectors. That's what there might be is minor syntax problem with while I'm using vectors. So let's see. All right, so I'm just going to debug this. Let's see what happened here. Cout is inside the loop. Oh, that's so silly. We just put cout inside the loop. Oh my gosh. That is super silly. I think the program was correct though. Anyway, let's move it outside and just print. I think we are good now. Let's try to print. I think we should be good now. Yep, so we got the output. We got the lowest age, which is 24. So yeah, it's identical syntax almost for arrays and vectors. You can also access the index. Same way you would access an array. So yeah, so yeah, that's how we can do that. So let me just keep going with the next. That was a silly mistake. Anyway, so we got that. What else do we have? Multi-dimensional arrays. C++ multi-dimensional arrays. So you have like a matrix kind of thing. So different dimensions. So specify the name of the array followed by square brackets, which specify how many elements an array has. So we can just do it this way. All right. Let me see. All right, let's see how we can do a multi-dimensional array using vectors. So let's see how to do multi-dimensional arrays using vectors. Let's see how we can do that. And here I think let's give an example. Let's just give this example for now. Um, all right, all right. Let's just see. Let's see how to do it, or is it even possible to do it? Looks like it is possible. You simply nest vectors. Each dimension becomes another vector. All right. Okay. So it becomes like this. Interesting syntax. So it just keeps going inside, like a nested for or something. So, all right. Using loops, you can do it using loops like this. All right. Range based loops, much cleaner. All right, we are not doing this now, so let's not look at that. A multi-dimensional vector with a fixed size. All right, so can fix the size. 2D vectors. You have a 2D vector here. This is like a matrix. All right. Okay. So we can just print a matrix this way. All right, that's good. Every extra dimension means one more vector. So for each dimension, you just nest another vector. All right, that's good. So 4D vector means you have to have four vectors, right? Makes sense. All right. So let's just do a simple one first. Um, I think we can do, let's do this first. Let's just print a matrix like this. So let's see if that's possible. First we initialize it this way, right? So let's see. Um, all right. Let me just comment this out again. All right. Let me just remove this program. I don't need this. So I'm just going to say int main. I'm just going to use a vector here. So it's going to be of this form. So vector, and then it's integer, right? So let's say int, and then you close it. And this is a, what can you say? This is a 3D or 2D vector. This is a 2D vector, right? So let us have two vectors, two nested vectors, vector again, and then you close this, equals to, what is it? Let's say 1 comma 2 comma 3. All right, let's and what else have we? All right, they have written it this way. Okay, let's just follow that syntax. All right, so matrix equal to open the square brackets, another square brackets inside 1 comma 2 comma 3, and you have how have they separated it? Using comma. Yep, using comma. So they have separated it using a comma. So let's do that. 4 comma 5 comma 6, and we have 7 comma 8, 7 comma 8 comma 9. All right, so that's pretty much it. So that is the matrix, and we have to print this, right? So for I'm going to, is it a for each loop or a normal for loop? All right, it's a normal for loop. Let's just int 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 we have, all right, starts from zero, and here we take matrix dot size. All right, and then you have your matrix I dot size. Why is it matrix I dot size? Because why would it be? Why would it be matrix of I dot size? What is I here? Because we have to print, like, if you look at it here, right? What is matrix dot size? Matrix dot size would be the whole thing, right? What is matrix dot size here? For example, if you just printed matrix dot size, if you just didn't do anything, I'm just going to print cout matrix dot size. What would be the size? What is matrix dot size here? Let's just check that first. So size is 3 over here. So you have matrix dot size is 3, and let us also check what is matrix dot size I, right? Or not I. Let's just do this. Matrix of I dot size, right? Which is what we did here, right? But I is not initialized here, so what would be I? I is initialized only in the for loop, right? So when it goes in the for loop, what happens? This is I, this is I, this whole thing is I. The first row, I is what, the row, right? I is the row. So 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3. And here you have, when you say matrix of I dot size, here the dot size is referring to the column, right? and this you're doing with respect to the row. So that would be, for example, if you say matrix of I dot size for the second row, so that would be second matrix of 2, right? Or matrix of 1, because this 0 index, this is first index. So matrix of 1 and dot size. So that would be, yeah. So if you say dot size here, this is referring to this column, right? This row, this column, this element here, right? So that would be that, and this keeps iterating, right? So let's see. Let's just print this. Let's just write the for loop for int I equal to 0 starts from 0, and you have um, I less than matrix dot size, and then you have I plus plus, just incrementing I, and then again you have a for loop. It's a nested for, so j equal to 0, j less than, here you have matrix, but then you have I here. So, and you have matrix of I dot size, right? And then you finish it with an increment of j, and then you just have to see out matrix ij, right? Just see out it, and I guess you can just handle here. Let's see. Looks like we should be good here, I guess. Or we, okay. Let's just see out. It should be see out here, or yeah, I think we are good. See out there, okay. All right, so let's not do it here. Let's just have an empty space over here and then finish it here after the for loop see out handle. Let's see what happens if we don't have this statement as well. Let's see. I think it'll look disorganized. By the way, how many of you are here? Let me know if you're here in the live chat. Um, so let me just run this. Alright, I just printed it like this, which is not what we want. Um, so I guess we have to just make it. What should we do here? I guess there is something we have to change. Alright, let's see. What is it that we need to change here? Looks like it is good, but apparently we need to change something. Alright, so I think we have to see out here, I guess. We have to see out here, right? And we probably have an extra bracket over here. So All right, we just close that. There's the main. It looks fine. It looks fine though. Let's try again. Let's just try again. I think the return goes to the last. The return probably goes to the last. Okay, let me put this outside the for as well. Otherwise, it just goes and the return 0 goes to the last, right? Okay, let me just remove the return statement. All right, let's see. Let's see if it works now. All right, still prints like this. There should be something wrong over here. Let's see. All right, what did we do wrong? It looks fine though. Okay. Where did we go wrong? What happened here? Are you able to find it? It looks good though. Not sure. Um, all right. Should we just change it and I don't know why. This should be fine though, right? This should be okay, right? Um, yeah, I think that should be good though. Where did we go wrong? There's something wrong here. Matrix dot size I less than correct. We are correct there. Where did we go wrong? Not too sure. Let's see. Let's see. Looks good though. Uh, handle after both loops finish. Move inside outer loop. So it has to be over here. All right. So the handle's got to be inside the outer loop. All right. All right. Now it should be good, I guess. I think we should be good now. Yep. So we got the output. So we just had to put it inside the outer loop, that is this loop here. So we just had to put the handle inside that. So that was that. So that was two-dimensional two-dimensional vector or array, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so that was that. And what else do we have? Okay, so that's the same thing. Multi-dimensional arrays. Um, all right, so you can just do this. I think if we do everything, I think it can be too much. Let's just, it's fine if it takes a while for a race because it's quite important. So let's not rush it. So here you have another code challenge. Let's do this later. Let's not do everything right now. So let's complete a race maybe in our next live stream. So yep, I think that was that for today. If you like like the live stream, please consider subscribing to the channel and yep, share it with your friends who might also find this helpful. Um, so yeah, so until the next live stream, see you and yeah, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.